Hey everybody, this is Nick Dean Lyons here, and right now I'm going to do game 3 of my run of Jeopardy for the Wii U. I currently have a 2-game winnings total of $53,888, and I'd like to see if I can add on to that. So yeah, let's see how this game turns out. Sorry about that slight delay, I was turning on my TV, and let's see how this game goes. Gonna skip the intro, and let's see what the categories are going to be this time.
Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You all look eager to get underway, so let's get right into it.
Yes, let's shall.
Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Defined in the OED.
All right.
A Herculean effort.
Ooh.
A billion reasons.
Ooh.
Math.
Okay, that should be something I'm good at.
Sports quotes.
That's something I'm not good
And
at.
USA Today's memorable quote makers.
The only one I feel good about is math. So I'll go with math for 1,000.
23 plus 8 minus 16.
15. What is 15?
It's player 1. Correct. Player 1. Pick again.
Herculean effort 1,000.
Hercules had to wrestle with one of these creatures that fathered the Minotaur. Player 1.
What is a bull?
Good.
All right.
Player 1. Choose again.
Find in the OED 1,000.
To move from site to site on the internet.
What is surf or
It's
browse?
player 1.
Oh, damn it, they're both on there. What is surf?
Yeah!
Okay, thank goodness.
You get to pick again, player 1.
A billion reasons 1,000.
This eccentric billionaire formed an aircraft company in 1934 to design racers. Okay, player 1.
Who is Howard Hughes?
Correct.
All right, off to a really good start right now.
Player 1.
Sports
Choose
quotes
again.
1,000.
At a dinner, Redskins running back John Riggins begged this Supreme Court justice, "Baby, loosen up."
I think I remember this clue, actually.
It's player 1.
Who is Sandra Day O'Connor?
Yes.
All right.
Please pick again, player 1. How do we know when irrational exuberance has unduly escalated asset values?
This one I don't know.
Let's hear it, player 2.
Alan Greenspan? Oh, okay. Well, it came close to sweeping me $1,000
All right,
clues,
let's
but
get
that's
back
all right.
into this. Player
Coalmaker's
2 has
200.
control. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I think that's, who
Let's
is...
hear it, player 1.
Ronald Reagan?
That's
all right.
correct. Player 1, you start us off.
All right, let's go for OED 800.
A road junction designed so that traffic streams do not intersect. Yes, player 1?
What is an overpass?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. An interchange.
An interchange, okay.
Select again.
Herculean effort 800. Okay, that's the daily double in the round.
It's the daily double.
You know what? It's early enough in the game. I'm going to take a risk for it and bet it all.
Wager. Answer this. Hercules literally took the weight of the world off his shoulders when he needed help with some golden apples.
Who is Prometheus?
That's not it.
No, I lost
the
everything.
The correct response is Atlas.
Atlas, okay.
Player 1, back to you. The only event the Time Almanac has listed under the heading 4.5 billion BC is this formed. Yes, Player 1?
What is the Earth?
Good.
All right.
Player 1,
Math
choose
for
again.
800.
17 times 6. It's Player 1.
What is 102?
Good for you. Select again.
Sports Coach
This
800.
1950s Yankee manager said of a pitcher, he don't smoke, he don't drink, he don't chase women, and he don't win. Okay, Player 1.
Who is Casey Stengel?
Right you
All
are.
right.
You get to pick Keep Hope Alive. It's Player 1.
I don't know. Who is Barack Obama?
No, that's not right. Any other takers? Here's what we wanted. Jesse Jackson.
Ugh, Jesse Jackson. Okay.
Please pick again, Player 1.
All right. Coalmaker 600.
People, I just want to say, can we all get along? Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is I want to say who is Rodney King. That sounds like something Rodney King.
You got it.
Yeah.
Please pick again, Player 1.
All right. Sports Coach for 600.
He made Bartlett's with, if people don't want to come out to the ballpark, nobody's going to stop them. Yes, Player 1?
Who is Yogi Berra?
Good.
All right.
Player 1,
Math for
back
600.
to you. 148 divided by 4. Okay, Player 1.
What is 37?
That's correct. You get to pick again,
Okay,
Player
a billion
1.
region 600.
Forbes magazine has estimated that this comic book boy is worth $24.7 billion. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Artemis Fowl?
No.
No, not Artemis Fowl.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's Player 2.
Christopher Robin?
Nope.
No, well that narrows it down for Player 3.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 3?
Richie Rich, okay.
That's correct. Player 3, you start.
Coalmakers for 100, finish
It
off the
takes
category.
a village to raise a child. It's
Not
Player
another
1.
person who I really don't like. Don't like Jesse Jackson either. But who is Hillary Clinton?
That is correct. Player 1, make a selection, please, as we continue.
All right, Hercules Everett 600.
Hercules joined this husband of Medea for a journey aboard the Argo. It's Player 1.
Who is Jason?
You got it.
All right, that was a lucky guess.
Player 1, back to you
OED
for a
600.
large, many-celled berry with a leathery yellow, orange, or red rind. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is a papaya?
Sorry,
No, maybe it's a pomegranate.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the correct response. A pomegranate.
Yeah.
You again, Player 1.
All right. Just gonna guess randomly now. Math 200.
66 plus 32.
What's 98?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Player 1, back to you for our next
Billion
selection.
reasons for 400.
According to its website, this chain serves more than 1 billion finger-licking good chicken dinners annually.
What's KFC?
Player 1?
Yeah!
Right. Player 1, back to you.
Herculean 200.
This wife of Zeus sent 2 serpents to kill Hercules as a baby. He strangled them. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is, Hera?
You are correct.
Alright.
Please pick again, Player 1.
OED for 400.
A lofty tower forming part of a church. It's Player 1.
What's the steeple?
That is correct. Please pick again, Player 1.
Alright, Sports 400.
This Hall of Fame 1970s Reds catcher was thinking about making a comeback until I pulled a muscle vacuuming. Player 1?
Who is, Johnny Bench?
Right.
Alright. I knew it was definitely
Player
not
1,
Pete
back
Rose.
to you for our next
Billion reasons for
selection.
200.
Here's Jimmy.
Abraham Lincoln began appearing on billions and billions of pennies in this year, the 100th anniversary of his birth.
What's 1909?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. Please pick again, Player 1.
Alright, I'll finish off math.
73 minus 14.
What's 59?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes.
That category was easy.
Player 1,
For me
you
anyway.
pick again, please.
OED 200. Finish off that category.
The director of an orchestra or chorus. Player 1?
What is the composer?
No, that's not right.
No. Maybe it's the conductor.
Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. The conductor.
Yeah, that's what I would have said next.
You get to pick again, Player 1.
Alright, I'll finish that sports quotes.
Johnny Logan. We're honoring one of the all-time greats in baseball. Stan the Man Him. He's immoral. Yes, Player 1?
Who is, Stan Musial?
Good.
Alright. Took a lot of
And
guesses
we'll
in
wrap
that
up the
category, but
board
it paid
with
off for me.
this clue.
Herculean 400.
Let's get Sarah's assistance on this clue.
As one of his labors, Hercules had to dog-nap this three-headed beast from Hades.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is, Hydra? No.
Any other takers?
But I've still got a decent lead going into Double Jeopardy, even in spite of that, huge daily double loss.
We're talking about Cerberus.
Cerberus, okay. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I got 5,000. Player 3 is in second with 600, and player 2 is in left of 400. So
Okay, we have player
pretty
2
decent
in
lead
third
right
place,
now.
which
Hopefully I can
means
keep it up.
player 2 will go first in the Double Jeopardy round. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories.
All right, what are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round going to be?
Art and artists.
Hmm.
What the H?
Yeah,
Note the quotation marks.
quotation marks, you know what that means?
U.S. history.
Nice.
Entertainment history.
Another history category.
Animal names.
Hmm.
And World Heritage Sites.
Nah.
Where do we begin, player 2?
Not too filled with these categories, honestly.
On
What's the age for
January
400?
10th, 2010, this island republic was struck by a devastating earthquake. Player 1?
So yeah, that was what the age for 400. What is Haiti?
That is correct.
All right, got that one.
Where do we begin, player 1?
Entertainment history for 2000.
Kathy Lewis was this title character paired with Fibber McGee on a 50s TV show based on a hit radio show. Yes, player 1?
Who is Lucy?
No, that's
No, damn it. I guess that because
Anyone else want to
my
hazard a
dad
guess
used to
on
be a
this?
big fan of I Love Lucy, actually.
Yes, player 3?
Who is Molly?
Correct. Player 3, where do we start?
Entertainment history for 400.
Born William Claude Dukenfield, he took this last name as his stage name. Yes, player 1?
What is Ritz?
Sorry.
Oh! Man, I'm going downhill
Any other
quickly
takers?
here.
Here's the correct response. Fields.
Fields, okay. 800 for entertainment.
Dance style of Brothers and Kennedy Center honorees Fayard and Harold Nicholas. Yes, player 1?
What is ballet? Oh my god!
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Things are going so well, too.
Okay, player 3?
Ballroom? Well, that narrows it down. It's tap.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 2.
Tap, yeah.
That's correct. Player 2, where do we start?
Animal names for 400.
You'll get an A for effort for knowing the name of this mammal comes from Afrikaans for earth pig. Okay, player 1.
What is a armadillo?
Sorry, that's wrong.
Ah, this is not going well right now.
Any other takers? Yes, player 3?
Anteater?
No.
Well, once again, that narrows it down.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
It's an aardvark.
It's player 2. Hey, you're right. We return to you, player 2.
Names 800.
Its name comes from Greek words meaning nose horned. Yes, player 1?
What's a rhinoceros?
Correct.
There we go, finally.
Player 1, you
All
start.
right, U.S. history for 2000.
Stephen Douglas proposed the act that repealed the Missouri Compromise and created Kansas and this territory.
All right, what's Nebraska?
Player 1? You are correct. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Art and Artists for 2000.
One of his last paintings before his 1903 death in the South Pacific was a landscape of Brittany in winter. Yes, player 1?
Who is, a guy between Claude Monet and Paul Gauguin. Who is Paul Gauguin?
Yeah!
All right.
You again, player 1.
World Heritage Sites 2000.
A visit to this country's Komodo National Park shouldn't drag on all day. Okay, player 1.
What is, Indonesia?
That's correct.
All right. Had to think about that
You
one
get
for
to
a
pick
minute.
again, player 1.
All right, H for 2000.
Used in marching bands, it's a large bass tuba that encircles the player's body.
I can't think of this one.
The correct response is the helicon.
The Helicon, okay.
You get to pick again,
All right, Animal
player
Names
1.
2000.
Noted for its strength, this breed of horse was named for a school teacher.
I'll try it.
Okay, player 1.
What is Clydesdale?
No, sorry.
Oh.
Anyone else
Honestly,
care to
that
try
really
to come up
did
with a
sound
correct
correct to
response?
me. What was it actually?
Here's what we were looking for. Morgan.
Morgan, okay.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
All right, I'll go with H for 1600.
In the 18th century BC, he wrote down his famous list of do's and don'ts. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Hannibal?
Sorry. Anyone else?
Maybe it's Homer.
Here's what we wanted. Hammurabi.
Oh, Hammurabi, okay.
You get to pick again, Player 1.
Oh, yeah, because the Code of Hammurabi, that would make sense. All right, U.S. Citrus 16.
All right, here with the clue is Jimmy.
This U.S. company introduced the first TV dinner in 1954.
Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Player 1, back to you.
Sorry about that. Someone came down. World Heritage Site 16. Oh.
Exit. The first of the 2 daily doubles.
All right, I'm going
And
to try it
you
again.
have the
Let's bet
lead.
it all.
Player 1, answer. You can visit this country's Los Olmedos Historic Park, even if you're not a Viking.
Oh, no!
Okay,
Damn
that
it!
takes you
No, I
down,
looked
but here's what we
wrong.
were looking for. Canada.
Canada. Ooh.
Player 1, choose again.
Mark's going to get on me for that one. All right, Entertainment History 16.
Rochester. Did you know that in 1953, Harry Shearer played this comic as a boy on his self-titled TV program? Player 1,
Who is Milton Berle? Oh, man!
anyone else?
I'm quickly going in the wrong direction here.
Player 2.
Jack Parr?
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone
Oh, that
else?
narrows it down for player 3.
Let's hear it, Player 3.
Jack Benny.
Player 3, where do we start?
Entertainment History for 12.
In vaudeville, Jerry, Helen, Josephine, and George M. were the 4 these. Yes, Player 1?
The 4 Coens.
Right. Player 1, you start us
Sorry
off.
about that pause. 1600
Helen
R&Rs.
Frankenthaler's soak and stain technique was inspired by this artist's drip paintings. Player 1?
Who is Jackson Pollock?
Correct.
All right, out of the
You've
hole.
got some money again. Player 1, pick again.
Let's finish off animal names. 1600 animal
The name
names.
of this red-haired denizen of Borneo's rainforests is Malay for forest man.
This one I have no clue. And I wish I did.
Here's what we wanted. Orangutan.
Orangutan, okay.
You again. Here's Sarah with the clue.
This large, partly white seabird derives its name in part from the Latin word for white.
Player 1?
What is the albatross?
That's right.
All right.
Way to go. Player 1. Pick again.
All right. History for 1200. U.S. history, that is. All right. Come on, it's got to come in handy one of these days.
The second daily double. You
Let's
are
bet it all
currently
again
in
for the
second
third and final
place.
time. Hopefully
Player
it finally
1,
works
give us the
out.
wager and the clue. It's the period from 1920 to 1933 when alcoholic beverages were illegal.
All right, I'm finally going to make a true daily double work. What is prohibition?
You are now in first place. Player 1. Pick again.
All right, age for 1200.
Olympic event won twice by Jackie Joyner Kersey. Okay, player 1.
What is the Teflon?
That is correct. We return to you, player 1.
Heritage starts for 12.
This South American capital didn't exist 60 years ago.
Well, heck if I know.
Here's the correct response. Brasilia.
Brasilia, okay.
Player 1, back to you. In her 1949 painting, Diego and I, Diego Rivera is depicted on her forehead. Let's hear it, player 1. Yes. You again, player 1.
Yeah, who is free to cut? Sorry about that.
Kelly will
Right.
present this clue.
The pyramid known as the castle is one of the wonders of this ancient Mayan city.
Okay, player 1.
What is, Chichen Itza?
That's right.
All right.
Way to go. You get to pick again, player
U.S.
1.
history for 800.
In 1963, he spoke of his dream that his children would one day not be judged by the color of their skin.
Who is MLK Jr.?
It's player 1.
Or just Martin Luther King?
Yeah! Hey, you're right. Player 1. Pick again.
All right, I'll just pick randomly from here on out. Art for 400.
This telegraph inventor's notable portraits included those of the Marquis de Lafayette and William Cullen Bryant. Okay, player 1.
Who is Samuel Morse? All right.
Player 1. Choose again.
What the age? Let's finish up. What the age?
It's the HT in HTTP and HTML.
What is hypertext?
Yes, player 1. That's correct. Player 1. Picasso painted this work as a protest against the bombing of a town in the Spanish Civil War. Player 1.
All right. What is Weeping Woman?
Nope.
Oh, no, Weeping Woman.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we were looking for. Guernica.
Guernica, okay.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Sorry if you heard that. I think my mom and stepdad came down. Anyway, just 2 clues left here, so let's go U.S. history for 400.
On August 21st, 1959, it became our 50th state.
I believe that is what is Hawaii.
Yes, player 1. Hey, you're right.
And the last
And
clue,
we'll
World
wrap up
Heritage
the
Sites for
board
400.
with this clue. This entire Italian city, spread over 118 islands, is a World Heritage Site. Okay, player 1.
What is Florence?
Sorry.
Oh, that was not right.
That's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Well, it is still going to be a runaway game, though. Man, just imagine how much I'd be winning by right now, though, if I had
Let's
converted
hear it,
those other two true daily doubles.
Yeah!
Like, if I had gotten those other two true
Only
daily
2
doubles
of you
right,
will be going on
I'd
to
probably
Final
have, like, a
Jeopardy.
historic win
Sorry,
right now.
player 2.
And sadly, player 2 is not going to be on Game of Final Jeopardy, so it's just
This
me and player
is the
3.
Final Jeopardy category for today. American Publishing.
American Publishing.
So, what's your wager?
Alright, so if she had bet it all, she bet the 6,800. You know what? I'm just not going to risk anything. This way, if I'm wrong, I don't lose anything. And plus, I mean, let's be real. No matter what, it's going to be a small win today.
This is a good category. Here's the clue for you. The 1860 frontier novel Malaeska, the first of its kind, sold 300,000 copies for total sales revenue of this.
Ah, man, I have no idea. Well, I would think if it's 300,000 copies, it would be, well, the problem is that I don't know exactly what they charged for it, so it might not have been full dollars. I'm just gonna guess and say 30,000, but if I'm wrong, at least I win the game no matter what.
Let's see your response. And this correct response will add how much to your score?
Alright, looks like I was right after all.
Did you come up with the correct response?
I got it right, but I didn't risk anything.
And this correct
It didn't
response
matter anyway,
will
though,
add
because
how
either
much
way I
to
would
your
have won the
score?
game. So that means I got 9,200 for this
You
game.
come out ahead as our champion, player 3.
See? It's supposed to be player 1. I don't know why it said player 3 there.
Good
That's
game.
so weird.
Thank you so much for playing.
Well, regardless, I added 9,200 that game, so that means it's going to be a 3-game winnings total of, I believe, $63,088. So yeah, pretty small pot this game, but it is what it is. It could have been really huge though had I kind of gotten those two true daily doubles right. It really could have. This could have been like an epic win, but or even just one of them. But it is what it is. I still managed to pull out the win, and that's all that really matters. Alright, well anyway, that's going to do it for this game here. I'll see you guys all for Game 4 whenever I get around to it. Take care.